What's up, you guys? This is Jonno. I'm going to show you a quick little bit of defense. I'm going to be doing a series of defense videos where I show you different base structures, and those base structures are just going to be change-ups that I do personally, or maybe stuff that I've tried from YouTube, from other users, just to kind of see how they work for me and my personal strategy and my personal way of playing. Okay, so right now I've got the Labyrinth base structure. This is a base structure that I got off of YouTube. You can Google Town Hall 8 Labyrinth and you'll probably find it. I may even throw a link in there if I get around to it. But basically this has been a fairly unsuccessful Town Hall base layout. I would not recommend it. I'm going to be changing it pretty soon, as soon as I get some time away from my work to get to really do this. I wanted to do it this weekend, but I didn't get a chance to, and I also want to show you guys what I got. So before, I change it, I wanted to go ahead and record this video and show you. So what I was actually going to show you in this video is just a couple of defenses that I had. I had some pretty big defenses overnight. You can see some pretty massive raids. This one down here doesn't look that big, but it's actually got 38 wizards. So I'm going to show that one first. These are some kind of crazy defenses. I was surprised that I won this one. I actually watched it earlier with the intention of recording another video, but it didn't work out. The audio sucked, and I ended up not making a very good video. So I am just going to go ahead and record it again. This time I actually know what's happening. He's going to drop a bunch of random wizards. I don't really understand why he's dropping them in the places he's dropping them and not all together or with some giants to distract or anything really. It's kind of strange. So he didn't get very far. He ends up dropping his angels late, and as you can see, he doesn't get my anti-air, so those don't really get very far either. Kind of a bad raid on his part, whoever the attacker is. Sucks to be him. So he didn't get very much off of me. He lost some trophies. I gained some trophies. Pretty good in my defense raid. Or a pretty good defense, I guess I should say. So there's that. I want to show you a couple other defenses just to give you guys an idea of, how this base strategy has worked for me. This is one where I lost, and as you can see, there's a lot of hog riders. Not a lot, but a pretty fair amount. And I'm going to show you that as well. I usually lose to hog riders. I think hog riders are probably better than giants in that respect because they beat me more often than people with giants beat me. So, oops. So I just want to show you some of these defenses, show you what I thought about this particular base strategy. I think that this base strategy is great. You see the giants walk in here, they're going to trigger my traps, or I guess they're not because my traps may have already been triggered. But the giants walk in the places where I expect them to walk. They go, the places I want them to go. So it's good in that respect. I have been winning a lot more since I started upgrading my walls. Some of my previous videos didn't have as much purple walls. It was mostly the pink crystal walls. So that definitely helps a lot. I'm seeing better results because of that. So, maybe it's a better base layout if I had a better base. Like if I had more walls, perhaps. That's, you can decide that. That's up to you. My opinion is it's a good layout, and I don't have the perfect base as far as my walls and my defenses go. So on that note, I only partially recommend it. It hasn't won that much for me. It's lost more than it's won. But I find the more that I upgrade, the more it does win. So there's that. So that, let's see, maybe I got one more defense that I want to show you guys, because I really want to give you a full perspective of how this base performs under different attack loads. So this one has pretty high, these both have pretty high archer counts, pretty high giant count. I'm going to go ahead and do this one because of the giant count, because I really do like how it deflects the giants on this base. I've got my traps set up nice so that it should, boot those giants on out of there. And let's see. Am I just showing the same video again? No, I don't think I am. I think they just did the exact same thing. Because that other person launched their dudes in a different place. those giants over in this area made me think I was watching the same video again. So this guy does do pretty well with his archers coming in. Archers are great. I think that archers are one of the best troops in the game, personally. I use them for every kind of strategy that I take. You can get so many of them that it's hard to take them all out, especially if they're down to just the archer towers and the cannons and the single fire things with no splash damage. So that's my opinion. I like the archers a lot. I should be upgrading them more in my lab than I have been, but they are kind of expensive. So 2.5 mil. Probably gonna do that pretty soon though. So that's my base. I've been doing, I've been doing this maze labyrinth strategy. I do like the base overall. The more I upgrade, the better it performs. I am gonna go ahead and try out something new. I think probably maybe in the next few days I'll try and revamp it, and then I'll do another video and show you guys what I came up with. And then we'll do some more videos where I show you how that base performs. And I'm gonna try and make that more of like an ongoing segment, so you guys can see a lot of different base strategies, and you don't have to try them out for yourself, which is what this is all about. I want you to be able to see what happens without having to waste all that time and set up all these bases that just won't work for you. Like if you don't have better than pink crystal walls, you may not want to try this base, because I got creamed with it. I was also ranked in the Crystal League this last week though, so I got creamed a lot, and now that I have finally been appropriately placed according to my trophies, I'm not technically ranked in the Crystal League anymore like I was all last week. I'm not getting hit by all these crazy people anymore, and they're not, beating the crap out of me like they were all week long. So you can see it's hit and miss. I have some losses, I have some wins, whereas last week it was like all losses. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of perspective there, this is what you can expect to see. Like as I get further back, 7 days ago, see last week, all losses, very few wins. So this was when I was ranked in Crystal League. So just to kind of give you guys perspective there, it is a pretty decent base structure, but if you're up in Crystal League, or if you don't have your walls, very high, then you may want to consider doing a different one, because this one might get your butt kicked, especially if you're really trying to keep those trophies. So that's that. That's my base thing. I'll go ahead and do another one soon, like I said, and we'll follow up. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. Hit the like and subscribe button, and post a comment and tell me what you like about my videos. Tell me what you don't like about my videos. Thanks, everybody.